Hi, Daryl from Just Roll Already. Welcome to the January video, number 12 of 31. And I'm going to be talking about today something that's a little more serious and less upbeat about various things about gaming. And it is still related, but that's making the sacrifice. Now, like most people, as time goes on, they start gaming when they're very young. You know, middle school is typically the age that I hear people talk about getting into it. I've heard stories about people who were born into the hobby. Me, I got into the hobby when I was in college, and I've been in it ever since. But there has been long spans of time that I haven't gamed because I either didn't have a group or I had to make sacrifices to put time aside for living life. Now, I've heard horror stories and I've seen a few examples myself of people who live their whole lives inside of a basement doing nothing but playing games and wasting their life away because they either lack aspirations or they are unwilling to sacrifice time for their own enjoyment and their own selfish nature. I myself, on numerous occasions, made a sacrifice. I take care of my wife, and she has been there for me, and regardless of what happens, she's always going to be there for me. I don't have kids, and I don't have much other responsibilities that are so demanding, but I do have family members. And the times that I've had to make sacrifices to choose them over gaming has been numerous. I have quit entire groups. I have left entire games because I had to understand what was more important in my life. And when people take this hobby too hard or too far or too seriously, this is something that I have to put my foot down on. A game is meant to be enjoyed and put down at any time. It is not a game that you go on for decades and see it as a second job. It's good to have consistency, reliability, understanding, group cohesion, group agreements. But also, one must understand that nobody's going to be able to do something forever. There's going to come a day that I'm going to have to put down my dice, pack up my books, and go years without gaming because I will have a family or that my time will be so relegated to everyone around me that I won't have a moment or energy to even game. Taking care of your life responsibilities is more important. Understanding that you may have to stop for a while to work harder, to see to family members, to take care of loved ones is important. I've had to quit YouTubing this kind of stuff for a long time because of the needs of my wife and the needs of my family. It's only that I took this upon myself to try to see if I still had the strength to keep going with the constant videos if I was wanting to do this again. And at times it can be difficult, but I'm sticking through it. And knowing when you have to stop, that's the important part. Don't put your selfish desires before the needs of those around you, because people who live selfish lives end up being alone in the end. Some people will have this narcissistic view or this what would you call sarcastic viewpoint, if not pessimistic is the word I wanted to use, about how it doesn't matter in the end, and as long as you lived the way you wanted, you would die happily. That's their prerogative. Just, if you're not one of those people, then live life and do what you can. And understand that gaming is a hobby. And if you are lucky enough, you can pass the hobby on to the next generation or after that. But yeah, sorry for the little bit of a rambling thing. It's just something that came up that I had to think about something. Anyways, thanks for talking. I will see you guys tomorrow. And if you have anything to add to this or to talk about, don't be afraid to show 'em. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.